Do you know what to do? Yes. Yes, I do. I love the fit's looking really good. The fit looks hilarious.
It looks really good. Should we start the show?
No. Not yet. I'm not ready yet.
I'll wait.
How's your day?
Fine.
What'd you do?
Drove in the snow.
How was that?
Horrible.
It was horrible.
It was miserable.
First fucking snowfall of the year. Cheap, how'd you find it?
Scary.
Yeah.
Just not croc weather, eh?
Not croc weather.
Not croc weather whatsoever. Nor the shoe, nor the animal.
I was literally just going to say that.
All right.
Didn't like that?
Can I start the show now?
No, we're still talking about croc weather.
Okay, to be fair, though, we do live in a place where every time it does snow for the first time, it actually really does suck ass.
And people are just like,
well, it's like, but
what is this?
honestly, this time, rightfully so.
It was
It was
crazy.
dangerous
It
out
was.
there. It was like no one should have been leaving their houses, but we had to. And
Wish we
you
had
know,
snow days here.
everyone was going like 40 kilometers an hour the entire distance of anywhere
Sorry,
you
how
go.
fast?
40 clicks.
I don't
The kids might say 40
I don't
clicks.
speak Canadianese.
Oh, Canadian. Yeah,
Can you put it
so
into
is that
American for all of our American listeners?
like 25 miles per hour?
I think
Is
so.
it less than that?
That sounds
18?
about right. No, I think 18.
What's the conversion? It's 2.2 kilometers
It's basically
per mile.
1.5.
Is it 2.2? Because that's kilograms to pounds.
That's
is
kilograms to
2.2.
pounds, yeah. You know, let's just be honest. Why do American imperial systems
is.
even work? I mean, why do they even exist? Why do they work? They don't work. That's the problem.
They don't
Why
work.
do they exist?
Adopt what everybody else does, co-metric. And that is
How we are starting the show today. Welcome to the Cove, everyone. This is an internet show.
Welcome.
As you can tell, themed episode, baby. We love
Oh.
these. We love these. We are. What are we?
we're going on an adventure
Adventure safari, wildlife men
into the wilderness
with our wildlife expert
companion.
and cosplayer over here, Crocodile Ronnie. Crocodile or alligator?
Good day. I'm a crocodile.
Good day.
Give her the hat. Give her the hat.
That was
she
good.
deserves the hat
Yeah,
now.
Yeah. I'm
Crocodile
sorry.
Cheeb, I think, is
Nice.
a good one.
So we wanted. Ronnie actually came up with this game here. She said it would be funny if we did this. I'm a little nervous about it. 3 shots in front of us here. 2 of them are safe. 2 of them are water. Good old hydro homie water station, and 1 is mezcal.
I don't know what that is. Can someone
yeah.
explain to me what mezcal is? Because
It's like tequila, but really smoky. Because what?
Smoky?
Yeah, it's like literally smoky.
Tastes like liquid smoke.
Okay.
like tequila.
I've tasted that before.
It's bad.
I think it's a good tasting thing, but I would honestly prefer not to have a shot of it right now. If I'm being honest.
Let's get it cracking. We got nothing to lose.
And
so
you
let's
have to
fucking
plug
rip
your
it.
nose, because if you don't plug your nose, you'll know which one it is.
Oh yeah, so that's yeah. Wait, no plugging noses. That makes it too easy. So the rule is also that the idea is that we're gonna all do the shot, and then someone is gonna get it, but we all have to hide it. Shut up, man! How dare you? In the middle of our show.
You're ruining our show right now.
I literally just
Craig.
ruined the
You're
show.
ruining this. Can we restart the recording, please?
No. Okay, so
Okay.
let's do this shot. Let's kick it off, and then we're gonna get right into some like really super fun stuff that we have planned.
Yep.
I'm shaking my head, not because I'm saying this as a not truth. I'm just like actually in disbelief of how good the stuff is. that
So
we brought
much
today.
animal content that we're gonna go. with
Animal
right
content, but also we're opening with just some actually stuff that I think is hilarious. So,
here.
okay,
Who's going first?
I'll go first. Wait, no, that's not fair. I'll go
Yeah,
last.
you go first.
Yeah,
No,
you-
you go last.
Okay.
Okay.
I went middle. I didn't want to choose on the side.
Sheebler, getting in there.
Scared
I'm nervous.
now,
All right,
'cause
well,
you
I'm
poured
okay.
this.
nervous.
I
Do we
can
go
smell
one?
it.
Let's go one at a time.
No. We have to.
I think
all
we should go
shoot
one
it,
at a time.
and we gotta look around.
I
and
like
we
what
gotta-
Cheeb's saying.
I think we should go
Okay,
one at a time, and then we
fine.
can closely observe each person's reaction.
I feel like you're not capable of hiding it if you get it, based on your
I
previous
will.
interaction.
I'll give
with
you-
us.
I will hide it.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now, whether this is water or alcohol, I'm gonna react. So you to
Okay,
mask
so
it,
you're,
you guys
you're
don't
mind
know.
gaming us.
Yeah.
Or am I?
Okay, well, I'm also gonna mind game us, so that sort of throws a wrench in your plan to mind game us.
So what are you gonna do then?
I'm gonna react.
So we're both gonna react no matter what.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you want to like do a little? Then maybe we go at the same time. No, not like that, you weirdo. Come here, and then we're gonna.
I got a whiff of it from one of ours. Ready?
Ha! 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 Terrible. The worst.
All right, give it.
You didn't even react. You're no fun.
I didn't know how, to be honest. I didn't know how to react. Okay. I'm going to say what I know to be the truth, if I'm being honest. I'm going to say what I know to be the truth.
Okay, what?
Anthony got it.
No, Cheeb got it for sure.
No, Anthony got it.
No, it was definitely Veronica.
Anthony got it.
No, I was faking.
I got a whiff of it over here.
No, you didn't.
And I didn't taste it.
I would
What
have
are we
thought
talking
that
about?
you got it, Craig. Based
Really?
on your reaction.
Wow.
But
I
being
know
sly.
for a fact that Cheeb got it because I caught no whiff of anything over here. Craig's lying. This is
All
what
right,
you're
so you're
talking
trying-
about.
you're trying to
playing mind
convince
games.
me
That's
right
what
now
you're
that
saying
it
with the
was
mind
cheap.
game.
Was it you?
why don't we just let the viewers comment who they think got it,
Nice. I like that.
and then we'll tell them next episode.
Ronnie's all about buffing up the algorithms.
She really is.
She's crushing our algorithms.
And
for
she even
us.
called forward saying, come back to find out next week. Reeling them in
Huge,
to find out
absolutely
who did the
massive
shot.
play.
Okay, wait, you actually think it was me?
I'm gonna just be honest here. It was you.
It wasn't me.
I know it was
It
you.
wasn't me.
I could verify
I'm so
for
good at
certain
lying.
that
it
it
wasn't me. It wasn't, dude. It was. I'm not drunk right now.
Is this
What?
is this you? This is you being so good at lying.
So, dude,
It literally wasn't me. Like it literally wasn't me.
It was not me.
It
It
was
was-
someone else in this room. It might have been you. It might have been her. I don't know. But it wasn't me. Like
I don't know why you're making a joke right now. That's because that's exactly what happened. It wasn't me. It couldn't have been me.
all right. Well, the
Why does my
viewers-
chest hurt?
the
I don't
viewers-
know.
the
My
viewers-
chest is really warm.
The viewers can make the decision.
Unrelated reason. Okay, I have to tell you something.
Okay. Tell us something.
It was me.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think you gassed it up a lot. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I actually liked it.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. We should have used like maybe a vodka or something because the mezcal has such a strong smell
That's
that
why I
as
said you
soon
were
as we
supposed to-
held our
everyone
hands up,
should have
I knew
plugged
one of
their
us had it.
That was a mistake on
I
my
know.
part. And then you didn't even chime. You were like, it was
It
you.
was too late. Once I got
I
away
win
from
the
it, I'm like, well,
game.
it's one
It
of
was
us.
Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony wins. Okay.
No, I'm saying, never mind. Fuck you. Fuck you. On to the first topic. What are we talking about?
Well, first of all, we talked about the oil. I just wanted to mention this because I thought this was kind of silly. We talked about the Island Boys last week.
Which the Oilers? I was like, what?
No. The Island Boys, which at this point very well could be a forgotten thing already. They
Okay.
might just be a part of the past already, part of the internet past.
The internet does move quite quickly. But
Yeah, and it seems like we're kind of passing them by a little bit.
Yeah, so why
like
don't
what
you
are we going to hear next from them? You know, probably not much.
Beach
maybe
Boys?
the shows. Maybe when I said that they're going to do some Beach Boys, they're going to say. What's Beach Boys going to sound
We're
like?
a couple of beach-y boys.
Beachy boys.
Beach-y boys. Beach,
Yeah.
beach. We like beaches on the beach, boys.
Alright.
I don't know.
I think the lyrics were maybe a little too like
literal.
good. Well, not just like too well thought out for their kind of vibe.
What do you think that Beach Boys would sound like?
Fuck.
Why don't you go with something? Yeah.
Pretty much exactly what you said. I'm a beachy boy. So, like that feels like they're.
So we're just singing Island Boys.
Yeah, it
with
feels
Beach
like the
Boys?
entirety of their depth. The point that I wanted to just bring up is that our last video, like that last episode, was copyright claimed because of the clip we showed of the Island Boys. So someone has literally, like when I said these people have been scooped up, I mean, like it's not them doing it. They have management that is obviously like auto claiming anything Island Boys related that has that video in it, which is such bullshit.
Did
That
we
is not even
show
a
the
song.
Video? Did we show
We,
the video?
we played like
We did.
the
We
very
did put the
first
video.
10 seconds of it, and that got it claimed. The whole hour and a half episode is copyright claimed, not in the way that's like really bad. It's just like
It's already out
basically,
there.
There might be ads on that. Don't watch the ads. Skip the ads. Do not give the Island Boys money. I mean, well, whatever. You know, it's a whole
You're getting
thing.
so angry about this.
Well, it's just like how is something like that copyright claimed? Like that song that was just a TikTok they posted is scooped up now by some like company, like some agency that's gonna be like anytime it's put in anyone's video, even if it's a 10 seconds and an hour and a half long thing, now they own the money on that video. We don't
Honestly-
make money off of our stuff, but it's like there's gonna be ads on there now because of that, and that makes me not happy.
makes you angry.
Yeah, 'cause
Makes you
it's-
peeved.
they're putting ads on our content that we worked hard over.
Slave
For
over.
10 seconds of their stuff, just that we were using to provide context for the fair use commentary that we were providing.
Are you Rule 2-8 right now? Are you
2-8.
steamed? Are you steamed right
I'm
now?
a little foamed.
You're a little foamed.
I'm
Sorry,
a little
I meant
foamed up.
You're a
over
little foamed
this.
up over this.
I'm a little foamed up over
You know, to
this.
play devil's advocate, and I stand by this stance fully and wholeheartedly because Island Boys, as I said, my new ringtone. and I love that song. You're not appreciating the artistry, I think, that went into that obviously planned, pre-written, heart and soul went into that hot tub recording session.
Yeah.
So that's why we can't use it, because blood, sweat, and tears went into making that happen.
Yeah.
And you want to use your fucking little platform here to poke fun at two musical geniuses who got in a hot tub one day and said, "Island." You know, I'm gonna say.
Don't butcher it. That work of art.
Because I can't even do it any justice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I guess my point being is I was more so just surprised that it even happened. I was like, I said with confidence, like, oh no, there's nothing to worry about. There's no way like that's not even something that should be like copyrightable. They're not. That song isn't like making them money. It's not a song. It's literally just a video of them freestyling in a hot tub.
But the brand makes them money.
Yeah,
but the brand makes them
whatever.
money.
Everything online is stupid, guys. Whatever. Let's talk about some stuff. I want to show you this video first. Okay. This is really funny. Veronica, you want to... This is one that Veronica actually showed me.
Oh.
So I'll give
she
a
wants to show me a
preamble.
video.
Technically, yes. This is something that also might get copyrighted, so just let's keep it quiet here. Let's just play it quietly, if you can.
This guy is so conscious
But
of all the copyright
You're not gonna be able to...
now.
You're not... Yeah, exactly. Now that's all I think about. I'm paranoid.
Copyright people live rent-free in this guy's head. Fucking premium lease.
Copyright lives rent-free in this guy's head. Copyright people.
The copyright people. The fucking copyright
Those
police.
fucking copywriters.
The fucking the copywriters.
The copywriters.
The
The
people
guy
who
that
just
writes
sit down.
stuff down, that transcribe it. Yeah.
No, the people who
They're
wrote
pissing me
people
off.
Who wrote the fucking piece of legislation live rent free in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever fucking senator from down south, that Republican lives rent free in your head. Anyways,
It's. I feel like we really got some energy today. It's the wildlife theme.
It
You
is.
know, we got
It's
the
making things
croc
go
in the
wild.
studio.
Wild.
Crikey. This video, it's in Russian, so it's on Russian X Factor or Ukrainian X Factor.
you can't copyright anything Russian.
I feel like we're
There's
probably
no
in the
laws
same
out
area.
there.
Either way, you can't really understand what's being said anyways. So to give you context for this is during just this guy's performance.
Okay. On X Factor.
On X Factor, Russian X Factor, and he's singing like, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but
It's not great, though.
And it pisses one of the judges off.
Okay, let's
And
see.
let's go with that for context. But I'll give you some info after the fact.
No way this could be copyrighted. This is a dude singing a cover.
The show itself could be,
Touche.
but I don't know if it would.
I know nothing. Oh, fuck me.
Like what? So the judge just walks up. The one judge who's looking really displeased,
I was
shaking his
making
head,
comments.
making comments, just walked on his stage after the guy stopped singing, took the guy's guitar out of his hands, like he asked to see the guitar, and then just smashed it right in front of him.
Poor guy, man.
All right, you can pause it here.
He looks so distraught.
So you guys are like, everyone's probably like, wow, okay, well that's like pretty aggressive, you know, X Factor in Russia or Ukraine, whatever. Apparently is kind of hardcore like that.
Nobody knows if this is
pretty
Russian or
ruthless.
fucking Ukrainian. That's insane. That even on the title.
It
of the
is
video.
here. Hold on. There's actually someone that explains this. This is on the translated subreddit here.
I don't really care. I was just
So
saying it's interesting.
here's the part that's interesting about this.
Okay.
That guy's guitar that he was playing with
Okay.
was given to him by his dad before his dad died. So
Wait.
yeah. So yeah, yeah.
So wait, did
like
the judges
extra sad now. Like the most sad. So for like some bullshit TV moment.
did the judges know that like prior? Or
I
like,
mean,
was that just?
If they knew it, that just makes it so much worse.
It makes it also kind of funnier.
But,
But they
like-
just fucking said, "Fuck you and your dead dad."
yeah.
See you
only-
later, guitar.
I gotta be honest. I don't know. I know very little about Russia, if I'm being honest. Like of all like cultures around the world, I feel like for what a big and influential country that it is on the world stage.
Yeah.
I know next to nothing about it. The only things I know about it are just from like literally all the craziest videos on the internet. That's Russia.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Like, what is that though?
That's
what
what it's supposed to be.
What is it, why don't we know anything about Russia? How does it work? Every time I see a video, it's like it looks almost like America, but really like
Russianized.
I don't even know how
Backwards
to put it.
R's and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
no.
the crazy. Have you seen like crazy driving videos from Russia? Too?
Yes.
Like what is? It's like the Wild West, but it looks completely.
So it's like the Wild East is what you're saying.
I guess.
I mean,
yeah.
so there's
Yeah.
even less laws. Over
I meant
there.
more like lawless, but it's like it's not lawless. You know, like they have a lot of laws.
Do they have a lot of laws?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
pretty
anything
sure they
about
have, like,
Russia.
quite a few less freedoms and stuff than other countries.
Couldn't be.
No,
Couldn't be.
impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Because you
I
know
don't
nothing
even
about
know
Russia.
if Russia's a real
So why are you
place.
trying to pretend like you know about Russia?
don't
and
pretend.
Russian
I don't
culture?
know. I don't
You
know.
say you know a lot about their legal system, though. Seems like you think you know
I
a
don't
lot.
though. I was lying. It was a bluff.
So how
I
many
don't know
laws do
what
they
I'm
have?
talking about.
4?
Yeah, 4 laws.
4 laws. Anyways.
So this video, I mean, it's kind of just like it's really sad, but it's also just hilarious that this happened. Like for a TV moment, this judge goes on his pretentious thing. I want everybody says.
I can't even get
He
into
says
the mind
when
of
he
the
goes
judge.
up, like like when I watched the subtitle version,
Yeah.
like when he goes up to the guy, he says like, "I can't listen to this mediocre shit,"
Yeah.
and then he like takes the guitar and smashes.
He was
it.
basically, yeah. In the comments here, it says something about too, like how he's like sitting there being like almost like him sitting there listening to that is somehow a reflection on his failed career, where he's just like, it's like, what am I even doing listening to this garbage? Like this is so beneath me. You know, it has the same energy. Like you can't obviously we couldn't understand any of it, but it has like the same energy. Have you guys seen that video? You're gonna have to pull this up, Chief. It's I don't know if you guys have seen that. Have you seen the guy who's out? He's just like somewhere in New York, and he's walking. And there's like a street performer, and it's like this guy who's like just like on his high horse, and he's like, "You're nothing. You're never gonna be nothing." He's just He's like yelling at the street performer for playing trumpet.
No.
He's so mad about it.
What?
And I promise you, it is. If you haven't seen this video,
I don't think I've seen this video.
Okay, this is gonna be good. Search.
I
trumpet
don't-
fight. Small angry man yells at trumpet player in New York City.
That's the one.
Small.
This is good. This is actually
Small.
the best. So there's a guy playing trumpet out of the streets, and then this guy just comes up and starts harassing him.
Get out! No! No, you go. I'm not going anywhere, shithead. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
All right, maybe down.
Get out!
Oh, it gets way
No,
better.
Oz, stop.
How long is this video?
Actually, skip ahead a little bit. Let's get to the juicy part because he
Yeah.
walks over. The guy with the camera starts kind of.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Get out! Where are you from?
Oh my god, he's so personally offended.
No,
This is
he
insane.
he literally like listen to what he says.
Honest?
Listen to what he
Anybody
says.
know who you are? You any kind of artist? Anybody know who you are? Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you?
Like he wants to degrade him
miserable,
so in
presumptuous,
such a
no
mean
talent.
way. It's so mean spirited.
You're no artist.
This is the
An artist
the
respects
literal
the silence,
definition
serves
of
the
little
foundation
man
of
syndrome.
creativity.
This
Yeah,
is
small man.
Obviously,
is
you don't have the talent.
incarnate.
You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or in what it is to express yourself. In music or any other form of creativity.
Listen to what he says though.
And
He's
I'm
like
an
he's
NYU
so on
film
his high
school
horse about
graduate,
it too, where he's like the
sucker.
most elitist.
And the School of Visual Arts.
He's like
And the
I-
Academy of
School
Art
of
University
Visual
in San
Arts.
Francisco.
This is insane.
What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I feel like he might have something wrong with him.
You think so?
That it's like I don't know. Like it seems like he's
He's very articulate though.
that. Yeah, but that doesn't mean.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
even if there's not something like wrong with him, there's obviously like something wrong with him in the sense that I was gonna say it's like as bad as that video is, he's obviously just being like, listen, he's being straight up abusive to this person who's done absolutely nothing wrong.
For
him.
sure, yeah. But I
And,
mean, I don't think you can be like,
Fuck you.
Yeah, no,
That's
listen,
fucking
I don't,
hilarious.
obviously, like, I don't want to. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Something could be definitely wrong with this guy. Also, you have to wonder. It literally like begs the question of like, how do you end up being that mean? You know, how do you end up in a position where you're like that mean spirited over stuff that does not matter at all? It's like that
Because you're the only one that gives a fuck about the art form, obviously.
I
No
mean,
one else
the
gives
angle.
a fuck. I'm the only one that gives a fuck who's going to preserve what it is to be a
Yeah.
pristine trumpet player on the street or busking for fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say loonies, but
you're on like you're on that self-righteous bit right now. But that's really what it is. He's got like that self-righteous thing going. You know what? Once again, same energy. Do you guys remember the Bagel Man too?
What the? What are you
You guys
pulling
are
out of your
crazy
ass
if
right
you
now?
don't know these. The Bagel Man. Remember the guy who he's in a bagel. He's getting bagels. It's in New York, I think, as well, or Boston maybe. Well, Boston's in New York, but wait,
So
Boston-
back to the
Boston,
guitar thing.
Massachusetts. Yo, the Bagel Man.
The bagel.
The Bagel Man is like the same thing. This guy, he's in picking up bagels, and I'm pretty sure. Do you remember this guy? You're not God, and you're not my father.
Why is it always New Yorkers? Why is it always New Yorkers?
How do you not know these? Okay, we gotta watch the Bagel Man now too.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Like,
Said that to you here, nobody.
funny.
Women in general have
funny.
said it on dating sites.
hilarious.
You think I'm
Right,
making
it's
that
not
shit
funny,
up?
it's fucking hilarious.
Everywhere I go, I get the
But, like,
same
he's-
fucking smirk.
I'm sorry.
Biting lip.
I lost after 5 foot on dating sites. I couldn't.
Why is that okay?
The great, why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Like, it's just such a projection. I'm sorry, man.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip.
What?
Shut your mouth.
He's
You
mad
love
because he
God
thinks
or
that
my
the bagel
father
people
or
were
my
laughing
boss.
at him.
Look how high up he's looking though on that one dude.
Dude, you want to step outside?
This turns into a
You
fight,
wanna
so we
step
should probably not
outside?
play it. But
Huh? I'm not scared.
Okay, we can play it and then cut it. I'm seeing if you can throw hands.
Okay, all right, all right.
I was even
No,
throw
it
hands.
doesn't
or
really turn
not.
into a fight. It's like a tackle, and I think you know who gets tackled.
Oh, he got choke slammed. Okay.
Well, we can't show that probably. That's violence, which we don't condone in any form, verbal or otherwise. Okay,
We don't.
let's close it. Let's close it. It's too loud.
We don't condone it.
So, anyways, that's the same energy as that. I do feel bad in some sense, where it's like, you know, he's got this narrative in his mind where everyone is out to get me, and now I
Bagel
gotta
Boy
stand
or,
up. Bagel
Trumpet
Boy.
Man?
You know, let's not go too deep on Bagel Boy. Do you guys remember that? You guys don't remember
No,
seeing
dude,
that?
I've
that
never
was-
seen that in my
You guys
life.
have
That was
not.
that was
You
hilarious.
guys, I can't believe you guys missed the Bagel Man and that trumpet guy. Those
That-
are like old videos.
That was too much. But thank you for bringing in internet
and that was
relic here to
all
the episode
from.
today.
Well, how long are we doing for time? Because that was a
We
little
have
bit of a-
like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, that's not very much time. Well,
So,
what do we got
back
next
to
on the menu? I
the-
gotta open up all this crap again on my shit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So in closing, I agree with the guitar guy. Stand tall on your high horse.
Isn't that
Tell people what to do, how to live their life, destroy their property. Fuck them.
Well, imagine doing that though. Imagine
I cannot.
breaking like someone's like actual sentimental.
I
like,
cannot.
For
But
a
even if
TV
it wasn't
moment.
sentimental, like a guitar is an expensive thing for someone to just destroy. Like this guy
Casually.
might not have like hundreds of dollars laying
Yeah.
around to replace his guitar.
You know, it's also TV. Could be completely fake. You know,
It could be.
It could be
It could
literally
be.
completely staged. It is what it is. You know, as much as we always talk about like on the show. I mean, when I say we always talk about, I mean like literally on the show, we talk about how like whack it's gotten online and like social media and stuff. If you just go back like 20 years in television, the stuff that people were doing on TV was so nuts,
Bonkers.
like literally bonkers. Like like people just doing stuff so heartlessly and like callously all the time. There's that show. There's this show that they just like took a bunch of kids out into like the middle of nowhere, like a town, and just made the kids like fend for themselves, like Lord of the Flies, basically. And kids were having like mental breakdowns, and they did it just for TV. So that's the kind of shit that would fly back in the day on TV.
Early
so, you know,
2000s.
some thirst trapping on TikTok, maybe not so bad for kids these days compared to what used to be out there.
Stop talking about
The thirst traps. Yeah,
on
I'm trying to make you
TikTok,
feel
okay?
better because we know you have a problem.
Listen, I'm talking to somebody. I'm seeing somebody about it. Let's just stop bringing it up on the live mics, please and thank you. Okay? Is it time yet to go to the next segment?
Okay. All right. So I figured for the first segment, we wanted to do an animal. Well, after we talked about, I think it was on the episode that we lost. Actually, we talked a little bit about like there was a question I think that related to animals,
Maybe.
and I had written down sometime in the past that I want to do an animal themed episode. And that got me to thinking after we talked about it that we should just do that animal theme episode now.
Gotcha.
Okay,
So that's why we're doing it today. Is that why we're wearing
Animal
this? Hold
Adventures.
on.
Yeah.
Is that why we got?
Yeah, you kind of went
Hats
for the
on.
military vibe, and I sort of went for the Hawaiian beach vibe.
Well,
and
I
Veronica could pass as a dragon.
Definitely could pass the dragon.
We did good.
You could drop me knee deep in the bush right now,
Yeah,
and I would fit in.
yeah, knee deep only.
Knee deep only.
Any lower than the knees?
Or any higher than the knees.
no, yeah, any
No,
lower.
sir.
Ankles? I don't know, man. Fish out
Hips?
of water at that
Ugh.
point.
Yeah.
yeah, hips, chest even. Don't even get me started.
Jesus,
That's
Murphy.
too much.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Well, during that recording, I believe also I referenced the thing.
Before we get there.
Okay.
Do we know if it's a Bones Day or not? Do we know if it's a Bones Day or not? do we know if it's a Bones Day or
Are you
not?
gathering what this reference is?
Yeah, I know what this is.
Jeeb, have you heard of this?
Yes, of course.
So I think we need to get into the right energies. We need to know. I mean, we probably should have done this at the start of the recording, but whatever. You know what? We always let you drive the ship because your house, whatnot.
That's the only reason, hey?
That's
you
the only
don't
reason.
trust me to do it. It's just there's not really another option.
But
Okay.
just to guide the energy as we get into the fucking animal shit here. Let's fucking see if it's a Bones Day or not. Have you never heard of this before?
I don't know what a Bones Day is.
You
Now I'm feeling insecure because I was making fun of you two dinguses for not knowing about Bagel Man.
You know what? This just shows how Boomer Craig is. He makes fun
We
of
never
us
even got to
constantly.
the part in that video, by the way, where he says, "You're not God and you're not my father," and that's the best part. But
Anyways, so
like,
Craig,
what is this?
Okay, so what this is? There's this man who does I don't know what to call it. He does readings. He calls them basically to determine whether or not it's a Bones Day or not. And Bones Day, right, is if his little puppy there, his little pug, if it stands up on all four legs because it's old and tired all the time. And if it's a Bones Day, it's gonna be high energy, good energy day. Fucking go out and get after it. If it's not a Bones Day, well,
Bronco's loving this already.
let's just see. Let's just see this first one. I think this one is an example of a not
Can you turn
Bones
it down a
Day.
little bit?
Bones, the game where we find out if my 13-year-old pug
Look at
woke
this
up
fucking
with
pug,
bones.
though, buddy. Look at
And
this
as a
fucking
result,
pug.
we'll find out what kind of day we're going to have. Now, I just want to say thank you all so much for the kind messages yesterday. He started to feel so much better after
So
a
he
small
stands
nap.
him up.
And then he woke up this morning absolutely jazzed for
On
the
his
day
fucking
with his
legs,
iron stomach
And he
famously
drops him.
back
And he
intact.
sees if it's a Bones Day or not. Blah.
So that's a no. So I'm assuming
no
when he
bones
when he
day.
flops, he's like
Oh, okay, a
little
soft
liquidy.
wilt this morning.
Yeah.
It is a
He's
no
a puddle
bones day,
pug.
and you know what
He
that
has
means?
no
You
bones.
have to be
Puggle.
kind
Yeah,
to
puggle,
yourself
exactly.
today.
He
First
becomes a
things first,
puggle.
turn off all your overhead
Exactly.
lights and
Liquid
only use
puggle.
lamps.
So let's see if today's Bone Day or not. Cheap, can you go to today's? Because that was from a few days
Oh,
ago.
I see. So he does one every single day.
Day.
Wow, what a way to just
Everyone, and welcome back to yet another round of
Capitalize
Bones
on
or
your
No
life,
Bones,
you know?
the game where
On
we
your
find out
pug's
if my
life?
13-year-old pug
Yeah.
woke up with bones.
On the-
This could be really
As
fucked
a
up.
result, we'll
on
find
the-
out what kind of day we're going to have. Now,
on the
Noodle woke up
twilight
a little
years of your dog's
agitated
life.
this morning
Yeah,
because
yeah.
New
Is that
York
where you were
City is
going?
experiencing
You piece of shit.
extreme
Cash in on it, you know?
dryness,
Get
and
your
New
bag.
York
Let's see, let's see if it's
does
about-
not do dryness.
Oh,
but
it's
he
a Bones Day.
jealous.
It's
It's
a Bones Day.
just
It's a Bones
strength. Oh,
Day.
you guys, it's
This
a
kind of I don't know if this is I feel like I'm reading this wrong, but it's making me more sad than I expected.
It's making you sad.
Because he's old. This pug is old, and
So?
he sometimes can't stand on days.
It's not that he can't stand. It's just that
Well,
he's
sometimes doesn't
being
want to.
sleepy.
He's just a sleepy boy. He's a
He's very
tired old
cute.
boy.
Pugs are up there.
Did you see his little head when he fucking
some of
flopped
my
down though?
faves.
Anyway, so it's a Bones Day, which means it's a Bones episode. Let's a fucking pitter patter. Let's
Okay.
get at her. Takes him the first
All right.
thing.
So the first thing I have, when we were on that episode that has been since lost forever, unlucky, we talked about Steve Irwin. Or did we talk about that?
Stop referencing the last episode because I don't remember
know.
what happened
I
3
know,
days
I
ago.
I also have a hard time like remembering if it was in the lost episode or just in an episode. so
why are you
Steve
referencing the
Irwin,
past?
I mentioned at some point that there's this Steve Irwin clip. You know Steve Irwin, the late Steve Irwin.
I don't know who he is. Please explain to me
Stop
who
it.
Steve Irwin is.
You know who he is.
Of course I
Don't-
know who Steve Irwin is.
Stop it.
Don't demean me.
So if you go to a minute 20 in this, I don't know remember when I saw this, but basically I just want to remind everyone how big of a goat Steve Irwin was. I
Okay.
feel like I have something to say about this, and it's gonna come to me as we watch.
Okay.
this.
so let's just watch. Can you pull it up here, Gregor?
yeah.
Thank you.
So this is him just giving a speech here.
Like dealing
This.
with wildlife, I've been gored, clawed, chomped, bitten, savaged, jumped on, whacked, peed on, even groped.
Even
and every
groped.
single time it's been my fault.
Utter piece of
if
shit.
I get bitten,
No, just
I've
listen.
made
This
the
is beautiful.
mistake.
I'm
I
being
knew
serious
what
when
I
say
was
this is
up against
beautiful. Sorry.
No. Sorry.
when I went in on that animal. And it's been a giant learning curve for me. I jumped on a crocodile and it was a bad jump. Under the water, whack, hit me in the head, scarred me here. I got scars all over my face. Terry tore my ear in half. No two fingers are the same. They've been snapped, split, chomped, nails ripped off. Have a look at my hands. Virtually scars on scars. You can't see the last bite because it's scar on scar. And this isn't some giant ego trip. It's just that I got to get the camera. I've got to be right in there. I have to get right fair smack into the action. Because this day has come
This guy.
where the audience, you,
I have comments
need
about
to
this actor
come
as
with
well.
me and be there with that animal. If there's whales dying on the beach on the western side of Tasmania, I want to share it with you. Because if we can touch people about wildlife, then they want to save it. If you go to SeaWorld and you get to have an encounter with a dolphin, you want to save dolphins. Gone are the days of sitting back on the long lens on the tripod and looking at wildlife way over there. Come with me. Share it with me. Share my wildlife with me. Because humans want to save things that they love. My job, my mission, the reason I've been put onto this planet is to save wildlife. And I thank you for coming with me.
Yeah. Thoughts? Is that not beautiful? That
It was, but all I could think the entire time was this fuckhead found a loophole to get around our favorite song.
Oh yeah.
My second ringtone.
They obviously use that's like a very
Yeah.
iconic speech of his. There's this remix. I can't even go into the story.
Sing it.
Another time.
Please
Woo!
sing.
I'm on top of the world.
I gotta push it to the limit. Woo! Get to do the wildest things in the world. You gotta push it to the limit. You need to come with me.
I want to share it with you.
Share it with you.
That was really good. Okay,
Anyways,
that was
wow.
really good.
Maybe that's the trick to your musical career is we're a duo.
Oh.
And then we feed off each other a little more.
Yeah,
'Cause that was
you
cheap.
sort of pick up all the slack that I'm leaving.
And then you
behind.
give me slack to drag, which pushes me to be better.
Right, which
Cheap.
you desperately need to do.
Exactly. I need to just constantly be gaining ground.
Big
Cheap,
time.
out of 10, what do you rate our little push to limits on there?
Oh.
For an effort, I would give it an 8.
Okay,
Well, there's no music.
I mean,
so
I liked it.
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
8.
For a talent,
Sonically, how did it?
Yeah.
like a honest
Yeah, honest.
3.
Okay. I mean,
It could take some work, but
okay,
it's not
hold
the
on,
worst
hold on.
thing I've ever heard.
We got practice.
There's a lot of
more,
room
dude.
for improvement.
I told you it wasn't ready for the show. I told you it wasn't ready.
You literally texted me and said, Anthony, please don't sing
We
this
had
song because we've only had 3 sessions of practice.
I know, and I
I
said
know.
I don't think 3 is gonna be enough. But you're like, no, it's fine.
It's gonna
People
be great.
Don't care that much. Obviously, they're gonna fucking care. We're canceled for that.
Okay. Anyways, back to the really
What did you
great
thi-
speech.
what did you think of the speech? What did you think of that speech?
Oh, I mean, anything that Steve Irwin says, I just love the man so much. I think it's like he's so passionate about what what he does, and if you hear
Yeah.
his kids talk, they're the exact same as him. Like they're just so passionate about wildlife and like saving the
Yeah.
environment and everything like that.
You know,
love the guy.
I could you couldn't have said it better. That's literally like there's something very beautiful about seeing it, sort of the same thing with like Mr. Rogers and stuff too. You know, it says like a clear goal in their mind. I feel like you don't really get to see people that are like driven in an area like this very often anymore. You know, it's not really like an aspiration for people anymore.
I guess
I'm not,
for some,
I'm not trying to
maybe.
be like, oh my God, all these kids want to be like YouTubers and TikTokers now.
Yeah.
And no one wants to be like Steve Irwin. It's like, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, it was a really beautiful thing, the passion that he had behind what he was doing.
Towards
I think that's,
one single
Yeah.
goal. He was like, animals. Like
Well,
wildlife conservation.
was-
That's my shit.
that
And that's all he
speech-
focused on.
Exactly.
Oh,
that
was
speech was
beautiful.
off the cuff. It's really, it's almost funny because you can tell it's off the cuff because he's like, if there's dead whales on a beach somewhere, it's like, okay, weird choice, but obviously
gotta
you're
beat it.
going off the cuff right now. You know, it's like I get it. Like, you know?
No 2 fingers are the same.
Yeah, it's just he's just got so much, you know,
Passion.
It's his life, you know.
Yeah.
You see his life. He's got control of his life, and he's doing exactly what he wants to do, and it's a meaningful thing. Apparently, PETA went after him in like 2017.
What?
Yeah, I was reading. I've been
PETA
reading.
is just
I
they
know.
go after anyone that does anything with animals
literally-
anywhere.
Yeah, there was like he's not an actual conservationist. He's touching the animals and he's
Yeah.
pissing them off and stuff. And it's like, okay, PETA, like, don't you like kill all your dogs and shit? You know?
Shut up, man. Listen, who wants to
Yeah,
who wants to
they're
see
not
somebody
cool.
just go up and just take literally what he said in the video. He's like, "Oh, we're not viewing animals from like behind a lens from a farthest away." He's like, "I'm
Yeah.
getting right up in there with them. I'm in
Yeah.
their habitat." He's like, "Sure, I piss them off, and I pay
Yeah.
the consequence for it."
Yeah, and
Fuck
well,
it.
he was. You know, I think that there's a very salient point there of like I want to share this with people so they can see it and understand it, and also fall in love with it too. I want to share my passion. That's so beautiful, man.
Damn.
We got to be like that. We got to be like Steve Irwin.
Like, literally
on
like Steve Irwin?
Podcasts though.
Oh, I was gonna say,
our
'cause, like-
our passion for casting.
Yeah.
Call it a passion cast, if you will.
Wow.
More of a internet show, more like and passion show and
And passion show.
and passion show.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. Change it. change.
That's our
all
next
of it.
rebrand, baby.
Change all the names. Change TikTok. Change it all.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyways, yeah, no, I fucking love Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Also,
Rest in peace, the GOAT. Like, I remember being like that was one of the first like celebs that passed, and I was like, what?
Well, it's barely even
like,
a celebrity.
as
Like,
a kid.
I was like very much an idol for me when I was a kid because I loved Zaboomafoo, and then like
Yeah.
once I got old enough, Steve Irwin was like the perfect transition out of Zaboomafoo into more like because Steve Irwin was like appealing to kids, but still like it was a little bit more like
Daring
raw,
shit. Yeah,
a
it
lot
was
more
daring
raw,
shit,
right? Yeah, he was
100%.
doing crazy stuff. I just remember being like, oh, Zaboomafoo is so sick, but then I kind of got like old of the kid stuff. Boom, Steve Irwin was there to pick me up, and it was just like, damn, this guy's a beauty, just such a beauty.
Really molded a lot of people's childhoods.
Rest in peace.
So shout out to the whole
Never
Irwin
forget.
family for their conservation
Yeah.
efforts. For real, for real.
Never forget the Irwin family or Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
The other ones are
All right,
still
what's up?
living. So, all right, let's get into some funnier shit. This is the wildlife segment, you guys. We're gonna just talk about some wildlife stuff and watch some wildlife clips. Steve Irwin, wildlife, all this stuff goes hand in hand. And then the next segment will be all domesticated animals because we love animals. That's part of it too. We love animals. When I'm saying like screw PETA, it's not out of like, oh, PETA likes animals. I love animals, and that's why screw PETA.
That
that-
you love animals. That's
check
why you screw PETA.
Yes,
That's
that's
what you
why
said.
I say screw PETA.
You didn't say that at first. You just.
know.
I just want
I
to
know.
clarify your wording
I
there
know.
because
And you're really gonna
because PETA's like I don't think they'd be down if you were.
I know.
Going
I
the other
know,
route
and I'm
there.
sort of upset that you wanted to circle back and really like clarify what I said on my little slip up where I accidentally implied sex with a organization.
An organization of animals. Anyways, let's watch this fucking
All right,
clip.
this video is just nutty. Veronica, you haven't seen this. I'm excited for you to see this. It's actually very relevant to what
I didn't
you're
get this
currently
at
wearing.
first.
so-
When you showed this to me, I didn't get this at first.
Listen, I don't know what's
it took
going
me
on
2
here.
watches to get this.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, you gotta go from the beginning.
That was the beginning.
That was the beginning?
Yeah, man.
What?
Stop telling Cheeb what to do.
What?
Yeah, it's just there.
So you seen this?
no.
Yeah, you're right. It was the beginning.
So what's being shown is a bunch of fucking crocs outside of a tent.
They set
And
up their
homie's just in a tent surrounded by crocodiles.
What
like,
do you do?
like, what do
middle
you
of the
call-
night. Look at the eyes. Okay, hold on. Just see that freeze frame. You can see that freeze frame right here. Look in the background. Look at the background there. Look at all the eyes.
Oh,
my
fuck
yeah,
my ass.
yeah, dude. Okay, so I don't know how.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. That's even scary. I was like, oh, okay, there's like 5 or 6, which is like already a lot of
Yeah.
fucking crocodiles. Also, what do you call a grouping? It's like a murder of crows.
Yeah.
Like
I
what's
don't
a
know.
grouping
Well, they
of
don't-
crocs called?
I feel like they only get classified as groups if that's something that they actually regularly do.
I
Right?
think
'Cause
they
they're
regularly-
independent predators, aren't they?
I think there's usually. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of them.
Well, we
there.
have. Thankfully, in the world of technology, we will find out the answer in 3.
A float of Crocs.
float of crocs.
There's a whole float of crocs outside of this tent, and homie's just big chilling in there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched that, I thought that those were cows. So I was like, Craig, why is this
You
even?
thought they were cows.
I thought they were really wet cows, like just
See,
really
like,
wet, muddy
waking
cows.
up in the middle of the night and having cows around your tent would be like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Also weird and frightening. Like
if
in
you
a different
woke up,
way.
okay, so here's the thing. Imagine you set up your tent for the night.
Yes.
You're out wilderness camping, right? This is almost like this video is like a situation that we would make on What Do You Do, but it would seem so like stupid and unreal.
On what?
Our old podcast. Do I have to bleep that out? Do we not tell people that it's called?
Do you know what he's talking about? I've never heard of what he's talking
Alright.
about.
Not familiar.
Whatever.
Yeah, me neither.
Well,
So,
if we were to do a
if-
podcast where we discussed hypothetical situations and what we would do in those, this literally feels like one of those situations
It
that
does.
we would come up with.
It does.
Like you're camping, you set up tent, and all of a sudden you wake up in the middle of the night to hear rustling outside of your tent, and you unzip the tent to find literally hundreds of crocodiles surrounding your tent right up to it. What? And you're it's not like a tent.
I'm getting the shivers, man. Because here's why. Because like you wouldn't hear like rustling, you'd hear that like crocodile hiss.
Yeah.
And like hundreds of them. He's like, but what? I can't do the fucking
What's your
sound.
play to get out of this situation?
What's my play?
What's your play? They those crocs.
Sit there and wait until they're gone.
Yeah, but like they seem like they're there for you. You know.
No, I feel
No?
well.
You think they just moved in?
maybe.
The float just moved in and was like,
Yeah, like they might have just been going to the land, like because they probably sleep on the land. Like I don't, they
Yeah,
don't think they
that
sleep
makes
in the
sense.
water, so they
That
might
makes
have just been
sense.
going up there to sleep. But
Co
I
fact:
don't know.
crocs sleep on land.
That's right.
There you go.
Fact: Crocs leave the water at night to sleep on the beach.
Boom. You
which
heard
is
it here
where they were
first.
tented. So, anyways, I just thought that was a kind of crazy video. I
That's
watched
very
that and like that's like
scary.
nightmare fuel. I think
That's-
one of the other things.
That like so I'm saying like I'm staying there because I'm a coward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much as you're like, oh, we should be like Steve Irwin. My first thought was, fear, because I don't want to get these hands bit. He said he
Yeah.
got bit a lot in the hands.
Well, like,
frightening.
how do you
So,
feel about running through a minefield of Crocs? Like, do you think you
I
could-
feel like I'm getting my leg chomped, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
get gator rolled by a croc, which makes no sense, but they do it to me anyways.
yeah, out of the water, they'll do a land roll.
Exactly. So what would you do though? Are you running through the croc field, or are you trying to wait it out like me?
I
I'm a
guess like
coward?
you wait, but like the tent doesn't. I don't, dude. Their tent is like an open top. Everything about it feels so unsecure too. Like it's like insecure, unsecured.
Yep. Hold
Yeah.
on. Well, yeah, we'll let you get there.
Yeah, that's the
Unsecure?
one I think I'm gonna go with. Because it's not insecure.
It's so the root
The
is
whole
secure.
situation is feeling
Anti-secure, maybe.
Not safe.
not safe.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah.
It feels very not safe.
Okay.
Or unsafe, if you will. Because like the tent, the tent is wide open on the top, so they're not even protected from the elements. And then like you look,
That's
over,
your biggest concern
but it's
now
like,
is
no,
fucking
it's just
rain.
Like everything is open, so it's like the tent is obviously not even in good shape. I don't know. There's a croc. Like I know bears and stuff can get into tents. Could a croc figure its way out to get inside a tent? No.
Crocs are idiots.
You think crocs are? You think a tent is an impenetrable object?
Rude.
Yeah. What? The
Oh,
fuck, dude?
Rude.
There's a croc in the room.
Shit. Some crocs are idiots, but not you, Cheeb.
Others are beautiful and smart.
Yeah. Agreed.
Some are too, but those crocs in that video,
Those crocs seem dumb.
those crocs,
You know?
you can tell by looking at their beady little eyes that
Yeah,
they're
those
fucking
crocs seem like
idiots.
little idiots.
Yeah, no, but
I didn't even notice the glowing eyes the first time. How there's
Me
hundreds
neither.
of rows.
Yeah, that's scary.
I'm pretty sure. The language that was at the bottom was definitely not Russian. I don't
It
know.
was like
what-
Spanish or
It
something.
looks
It looked
Spanish,
like.
yeah. Well, whatever. I want to believe that that's in Russia. So even though I know there's not crocodiles in Russia,
I think really lean into this whole like anything
wanna
that's
believe.
fucked up is just
Exactly.
It comes from Russia.
is that ignorant of us?
I think that should be a new cove rule. Anything that's fucked up, rule number 6. Anything fucked up
Russia?
is
This
is
feels
from
ignorant.
Russia.
This feels like something like if it was another country, they'd be like, "That's offensive to say."
Rule number 6A. If you didn't get that was a joke, stop watching. I'm just kidding.
6A, wow.
I'm just kidding.
6A
I'm
is
joking.
like-
I'm joking.
I want to talk about this thing that is a sort. I don't want to show videos of it because like lots of videos get kind of graphic.
Okay.
You guys have been to like we live in a beautiful area in Canada that happens to have mountains somewhat nearby.
Okay.
And in the mountains, there's wildlife nearby.
There is.
And we've all seen the thing where all of a sudden you're like, oh, we're driving along, drive. And then all of a sudden, what? Oh, there's traffic piled up for like no reason. And then you look ahead and a bunch of people have pulled off the road to go walk up to like a grizzly bear
my
and take
God.
pictures.
Oh my God.
Because they don't understand that wild animals,
Are dangerous.
yeah, don't fuck, like they don't, you don't play like that, right? So I want to show some videos of people approaching
No.
wild animals, but it's just, it gets, no one like dying.
Of course,
No
but it's
one
just like,
dying.
dude, like, okay,
Jesus.
just before we watch,
We're not watching. I didn't link any because I just want to talk about it.
okay, fine. Don't,
Because it gets me foamed up.
because I'm already getting foamed.
Yeah.
Don't, and like, I'm not even like, we're both city slicker boys. Don't do that. Like, that's just not what
yeah.
you do. I mean, we are.
We are city slicker boys, but I feel like we've also done
to the woods
Yeah,
and
like
done-
I
yeah.
hiked. I spent my entire
Same.
childhood hiking every summer.
Okay,
I know bears. Okay, I killed a bear once with my bare hands.
Oh, really?
With my dad.
What'd it feel like?
Easy is what it felt like.
Okay.
Fucking kicked his ass.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, me and
Hell
my
yeah,
dad
dude.
beat
Hell
up a
yeah.
bear.
Me and my dad fucking kicked this bear's ass, dude. It fucking came over. And dude, it like was trying to protect these like dumb little baby bear cubs or something like that. And
Yeah.
I said, yo, bear, fuck you, dude.
I was just like trying to pet its kid, and then all of a sudden it got pissed off about it.
yeah, dude. Like, what the hell,
bitch.
bear? Stump bear, whatever. Yo, but like, don't do that
No, this-
because
we do
because
good
like I also
stuff
have a
on
story
here.
the exact same shit. Like, a friend of mine a few years back, they were like in Jasper, like on a hike, and there's and in that area there's a lot of tourists. It's a high fucking dense tourist population. People people come here for the views. They don't know the rules. Even when they see the signs, they go, that sign doesn't mean
Yeah.
shit. Don't feed the wildlife. Here
Yeah.
you go, squirrel. Have a nut. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
you're
that-
teaching these animals bad habits.
That squirrel could have killed a lot of people already. It could get you next.
yeah, you just gave that squirrel rabies. It didn't have it before. Now that nut gave it to it. Anyways, the point being,
Rabies.
the point being, I don't know. I'm fucking hammered. I'm hammered. I had one shot of mezcal. I'm fucked up.
The point being,
The point being, so they're on this hike, and this group of people, but they weren't from here, okay? And there was like there was baby bear cubs, basically exactly what we're talking about, down the trail, and they're like sprinting to go take pictures
my God.
of fucking baby bear
Yeah, bro,
cubs.
that's like-
and it's like,
you gotta know.
yo, dude, like, no, like it's not.
well,
anyways,
and here's the thing though, like it's not even just bears. Like people, I feel like people are like, oh yeah, you're an idiot if you go up to like a predator. Like don't go take a picture of a cougar or a bear or even like black bears and stuff. Like there's a video of a woman walking like within 4 feet of a black bear to take a picture on her phone, and she gets like temporarily mauled by the black bear. And it's kind of like,
What
you
were you
deserve
thinking?
that fully. Like I hate to say it, like I didn't want it to happen, but like you did deserve it. You know, that's messed up.
you were quite literally asking.
You were doing
for
that. But then there's also these things like people taking selfies with like bulls and bison and stuff. People have been gored doing that. The one that always gets me is like I've seen videos of people going up, they think like deer. Like I know generally you could probably go up to a deer and give it something and then it was not going to do anything. But even like of any full-grown deer, if it wants to go on its back legs and hoof you a little bit,
You're fucked.
you can get sliced open. You'll get knocked out. Like I'm not even kidding. Like they can actually mess you
like
up.
broken
People just-
ribs, like you're like
I actually
these
can't
are
stand it.
wild
I know.
animals.
I can't stand
like,
it, man.
like I think people forget because they think that these animals are cute, which they
Yeah.
are. Don't get it twisted. Like we all love Bambi,
Yeah.
but like these animals live in the wild
I know.
where it is kill or be killed, and we're predators.
Yeah.
We're the biggest predators on this
or
globe.
just a threat, like anything.
like
You know, it's like
so like
yeah.
fucking get clapped sometimes when you do dumb shit, man.
Yeah, just like I don't know.
Anyways.
if anyone needs to hear this,
Man, we're getting foam this episode, eh? We're getting
we're getting a little mixed.
we're getting right up there.
I've
We're
been
getting-
having the giggles.
It's
been having the giggles.
But like, you know, we're also getting a little foam
Yeah.
because we love animals so much because Steve Irwin spoke to our hearts and said
Really
animal
did.
conservation and
Yeah.
like no and
yeah,
like
you're not Steve Irwin. That's I guess the point is you're not Steve Irwin.
True.
Like you know, follow in his passion, but don't like actually go out and wrestle.
in the same
animals.
segment we're like he inspires so many people go out there kill the wildlife.
This whole thing was
Don't
like-
do that though, for real
This whole
though.
thing was literally like diving naked into a river to find a crocodile that's floating around.
And we're like, man,
But also-
and we're like, man, what an icon. That guy's a fucking man.
He knows his stuff though. He knows
He
his
does.
stuff.
He does.
Okay, how much time we got left? Because I got.
I feel like that's about time almost.
Like 6 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay, let's go through these until we run out of time. Then I found
One of
this
these.
list. So here's the thing: I've liked animals since I was a kid. You know, it's always been a thing. Like I said, you know, Steve
like
Irwin
most
was my
people-
guy.
I think most people like that.
Yeah, I feel like after you watch like a lot of this stuff, like between documentaries, like all the Planet Earth stuff, and just like any stuff in school.
Not to
I
mention
felt
Disney.
Like, listen, I know there's so many different species of animals out there. There's so many different species of animals out there, obviously. But I kind of have this feeling of like I've seen like most of the cool ones. Bro, I found this list. I'm gonna be honest. I was like kind of blown away by some of the animals that are in
Run
here.
it.
If these animals just might not even be real, if I'm being honest.
Run it.
I have no way to verify it. So, anyways, let's take a look and see what you think.
I don't like that one.
That's a moth.
I don't like it.
It looks
I don't
really
like bugs.
big.
That's the thing. Like I know bugs are like animals, but to me,
Bro, that's barely looking like a bug though.
they're not. I don't like it. And that's why I
What's
don't
that
like
one
it.
called? Venezuelan poodle moth.
I don't like it.
All right.
It looks too
Anthony doesn't
fuzzy.
like
It looks
You
too
have to change it,
fuzzy.
Veronica. It's scaring him.
It is
I
scaring
know.
me a
I
little
know this one. Have you guys seen these before?
It's on here.
I've seen videos of these.
Though
Glaucus
that looks
atlanticus.
fucking. You know what that looks like?
They're called sea dragons, also. I think.
That looks like.
Blue dragon.
Yeah.
That looks very dope.
It is cool, right?
That's fucking sick.
Dude,
I don't know what
I was
commentary you
like-
want me to give here, but it looks very dope.
I just want you to be in awe. That's all that's necessary.
Okay.
For all the people that watch our shows and don't just listen to them,
Can I compare
this
each
is
one
gonna
to
be
a
your
Pokemon?
treat right here. Yeah, these are literally like Pokemon.
That's Lugia. Next.
That's a very small Lugia.
That's Ditto.
Also, you have to tell me if you knew of any of these.
Didn't so far 0 for 3. That looks fucking hilarious though.
The Dumbo octopus.
The little fucking nose.
Do you
Oh
know
my
these,
goodness.
Chiefs? Have you seen these?
I so far have seen all of these.
All
What?
of them. Wow.
Like not in real life.
No, but you've
But like
been made aware
you've
of
like
them.
heard of them.
The Dumbo octopus I hadn't seen. This thing I have seen. The Macropinna microstoma.
Is it?
A bad name, objectively bad name. Rename this. It's a
What?
fish.
Macropinna, if you break it down, macro means big, pinna would be eyes, wouldn't it?
I have no idea.
Or would it
I've-
Ojos, orejas, boca y nariz.
wait, Macropinna microstoma. So there'd be big eye,
Big
small
peenie,
stomach.
small stomach.
Am I right on that?
stoma is
That's a
not,
co-fact.
It's not stomach, I don't
What
think.
would stoma be? Well, either way, this is a fish with a clear head.
I was gonna
which is
say,
really
like,
cool.
I was gonna say, is that see-through? Like, am I seeing that right?
Let's
Okay,
keep
I
going.
am.
This is where it gets crazy. Okay, so this Irrawaddy dolphin. This is really weird. I also
It
saw.
looks like a beluga.
I've looked at this list when we were getting this set up.
Mm.
You know, when we were doing our planning, and I was like, wow, this looks really weird. This dolphin. There was a post online that I saw recently that says this dolphin. Search up
She's already on it. She's on it
yeah.
like a fact on a
Irrawaddy.
Smarty.
Apparently, there's 10 of these left.
What?
Oh wait, or was it in the? Hold on. Search up Vaquita.
Just
Yeah,
92
Vaquita.
individuals are estimated. This is the World Wildlife.
So there's like a
so-
bunch of these porpoises that look like this, like they're a type of dolphin and shit, that all have like under 100 left.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
search up-
92 estimated
Yeah.
to still exist.
Oh no.
Search up VA. Well, here I can just yeah.
I feel like if I saw it in the wild, I would go
search
touch it because it's so cute though.
VAQUITA. Yeah, like these things are like this thing has. There's 10 left of these. Literally 10 left.
Oh
And
my god, it's so small.
It's like a small little porpoise that it looks like a little smiley dolphin with a short nose. You know.
It is a smiley boy.
It's just crazy to me that like there's so many species out here that are like literally on their last.
It's
legs.
the world's rarest
How is that
marine
crazy to you?
mammal.
Yeah. It's
Do
the
you
world's
do you
rarest
know
mammal.
what we do, man?
I know.
How is that crazy? to
I
you?
know. We need Steve Irwin. Okay, let's.
Rip.
Well, anyways.
Whoa!
Let's go back to the list. Look at this little thing. Look at the go
That
back
little
to the
rat.
list, Schiebler, and get that. Look at that thing.
Little rat boy.
It's like Pikachu.
It's a little rat.
That's Pikachu.
That's Pikachu. Yeah, that's the segment.
Pikachu.
Let's just name each one of these for their Pokemon equivalent. That's
Okay.
Pikachu.
But it is called
It's-
a
it's a
lowland
little rat,
streak 10.
Yellow and black porcupine. That's what it is.
I feel like we should be rating these out of 10 on the coolest. I've
Red
seen
lip
this one before.
batfish.
That one's lame.
That's that one that has the big red lips in Pokemon. Why is it all
It
all
also
white stuff?
it also says it uses stridulation for generating sound, which is
What's stridulation?
It just says something that's usually associated with snakes. So I guess it's probably like hissing or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe? I don't know.
It
Hissing
kind
or,
of looks like a
rattle?
hedgehog. It's got little spikies.
It
over the
does,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, skip this next one. This red lip batfish is looking dumb as hell, if I'm being honest. Fucking
Sundra
B tier.
Colugo.
This thing is crazy. Look at this.
Look how big its eyes are.
Massive eyes.
It looks so
These
cute.
things, I don't know why this list freaked me out because I'm like, I feel like I haven't seen anything like these even.
You
Like,
know-
they look like aliens. They look like alien, all these alien species.
Yeah, that's how terrain works, man.
Kind of reminds me of.
That's
No,
how,
I'm not even
that's
gonna
how
go there.
different terrains work. No, but go for a second because I was about to immediately just backtrack something we just said. This immediately makes me want to go pet this if I saw it in the woods.
Yeah.
And
But
I now immediately understand why people come here and they see a baby
Yeah.
bear come. And they're like, I want to go touch it because now I see that and
Exactly.
I'm like, I want to go touch
You're
it.
a hypocrite.
I'm a complete hypocrite because now
This-
I want to really go back on what I said.
If I'm being honest, this Sunda Kaluga, this looks like the kind of thing where it's like you approach it and it's like, oh, look how cute it is. And all of a sudden, like when you get close, just some like giant weird mouth that you couldn't see opens up with
Yep.
like rows of sharp teeth.
or like claws that just will
Yeah.
scratch your fucking neck out.
Yeah. All right, we messed up. We messed up, you guys. It cut out. We only lost like 30 seconds before we realized. But we're pretty much done with the wild animal segment here. Is that accurate? Is that accurate? You feel like you've seen all the wildest things in the world?
I gotta push the limit. Yeah, no. we're good.
Danger, danger, danger.
I gotta push it
I'm
to
on
the
top
limit.
of the world.
I gotta push it to the limit.
Woo!
Get to do the wildest things in the world. You gotta push it to the limit. You need to come
We're
with
doing
me.
this
Twice in the same
I
episode.
want to share it with you.
Share
Share
it.
my wildlife with me.
I've been bitten, scratched. Anyways,
Very good.
Chomped.
Kind of tapered off at the end. There.
it did. I got a little.
Anyways, so we're done with the wild animals, you guys. Tonight, time. Veronica, I meant to ask you actually.
Gee, we're gonna hold on.
when we start
hold
the
on,
show-
hold on. What was the reference there with the tonight thing?
I don't know.
Because both
But it
Veronica and
made
I
me
were
think
like,
of something.
both Veronica and I were like,
Tonight.
what was? Were we supposed to get that or?
Tonight, we are young.
I just want to say that I just found a piece of glass in my foot, so I will be suing
Contacting
you.
HR.
Are you bleeding? That's from when the glass. Remember when I knocked over the plant? that was in the
Yes, I
window?
am bleeding.
How are there still? I've like swept in here. Is it? Are you actually bleeding? Is it bad? Do you need to call? Oh,
Just a foot in frame.
wow. That's like honestly. I'm sorry.
I was like,
Sorry for you.
I feel
Are you
sorry for
okay?
you.
Can we
Yes.
continue though?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so sorry that you're hurt.
What I was gonna ask is, at the start of the show, I was gonna ask you. I forgot to do it. Can we get one of your patented? Yeah. Whoa.
Not now.
Okay, fine. Next episode, when we start, you gotta hit us with a yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
You ever heard her do that?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Wait.
Like the Hannah Montana transition.
Just show them now.
Yeah, like
Give us one of your
you'll-
I'd be
patented.
like, ooh, whoa, whoa.
That's not it.
That's what I do. And I,
You-
yeah, whoa.
That's it right there. It
Hold on.
kills me. It's
now
just
we're in a
like
new scene.
the
New
most,
scene.
the
Yeah.
most self-indulgent. Yeah, whoa. Just hit every note possible for no reason. I love it. It's my favorite thing. She hits me with it like just randomly, and it just makes my day. Okay, anyways.
Okay, we got all these fucking. What do you want to do, buddy? You lead the way.
Well, Veronica shows me cat videos all the time.
Okay.
We once had a debate on here about whether or not cats or dogs were better,
And
and I stand by
still-
what I said.
you said cats.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeb, you would say.
I think it depends on what you want out of the pet.
Cop out.
So I'm saying you
Make a stance.
Veronica.
Make a firm
Would I,
stance.
if I had a choice to have a cat or a dog?
No, like what's
No,
better,
what's
cats or
better,
dogs?
in your
I
honest
don't think
opinion?
either one is better than
you.
the other
No,
one.
I'm asking you
For
because you said
you.
depending on what you want out of the animal, so you want something out of the animal. So
Yeah,
what
quit
do you
playing
say
both
is better?
sides.
I mean,
Red or blue?
I think if I had to choose one animal to have for the rest of my life,
That's what we're saying.
I would choose cat.
2-1 now.
Wrong.
Wrong. Yeah, we're both wrong.
Incorrect.
Well-
Wrong answer.
Regardless, Ronnie has a lot of cat videos that she shows me.
Okay.
And I think we should watch.
I have a lot of dog videos that I've been on here for today. So
Perfect. Okay, well,
Not really.
hit us with your best. Hit us with your best, Veronica. Hit us with your best right now.
Okay, well, I don't know. I kind of tried to get a compilation of like cute and funny.
it's growing on me.
The beer.
It was the first sip, I
Yeah.
think. I was
Let
like,
me just find one that I think would be good here. Okay, this one is absolutely precious.
Good morning, Pebbles.
Oh, this is good. Good.
Proof
cats are as good as dogs.
Good morning. Hi. You want to cuddle? Hi, good morning.
All right.
Okay.
Point for cats, by the way. That's looking good. So what's good about dogs exactly? Their loyalty? Well,
Name one
I
cat
see some loyalty in
that
that
would die
video.
for you. Name one cat that would die
A dog
for you.
wouldn't die for you. A dog
There's-
doesn't know how to die for you.
Have you ever heard of a canine unit, my man?
Yeah, but that's
That's
The- the
literally
do-
dogs that go into that
Yeah,
go
but-
into like situations.
Okay.
And so that humans
Whoa,
don't.
you're
So,
getting me phoned up.
So like I don't know what to tell you.
That's
Or-
not how that works.
or like
though.
dogs that fight in the military.
Okay, but-
Like, listen, there's no fucking battle cats on this planet. This ain't fucking He-Man, man.
Fine.
Don't
You
at
know what?
me.
Sorry.
Happy dog.
I
It
just
does a
gotta
happy.
pause these all before we get in. Okay. Do you want another cute one or a funny one?
Up to you, Cheeb. You got them. You got the clicker.
Should we do another cute one and then a funny one?
Yeah.
The cute one was very cute.
Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that, a happy.
Aw.
Oh,
Wait, what does this
happy
one say?
dog. Oh, just a happy.
It just says happy cat.
Interesting. Okay, I want to elaborate on this one.
Happy guy.
It's
Oh,
so
just a
cute.
look
That's
got a
very
question.
cute. I have to say
Point.
something. Yeah.
Dogs.
No, that's not a question.
Point
First of all,
dogs.
because
Statement.
I have a question. Point one for dogs.
Exactly.
What's the question?
Score. No question.
That's the question. Okay, here's what's key. This is gonna open up a whole can of worms if I mention this. But I've seen this exact video before. But the caption I saw on this video was that one of those cats is blind and the other cat like leads it around, which I'm realizing now is probably just some bullshit to increase the clicks on the video.
So what's your point here?
Why do people do that?
We're not getting into that.
Why? Okay, fair enough.
We're not doing
Fair
that.
enough.
Point dogs, and here's my point.
Why? Why point dogs?
Okay, while it's a very cute video about cats, what is the audio being used? Who's I've seen this
Oh.
audio before. This audio is meant for a Doge, and cats had to steal it because there are no good cat audios.
Yeah, these cats.
These cats had to steal it.
thieving,
These
sneaky
thieving
little
sneaky
cats.
little cats had to steal a good dog audio. So point Doge.
Well,
1-1.
Ronnie, we should make a happy cat. We should make a happy cat.
We
video.
should.
Hey, I'd appreciate
Make
that.
a happy cat trend, and then Anthony
I-
can finally shut up about it.
Eat his fucking words.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make you eat those words. Okay, what do we got?
Okay,
here?
this one is very short, but I actually died laughing at this one.
All right, high stakes.
The slow-mo after is hilarious.
That launch.
SK I love that fucking. Oh, that's jokes.
Okay, so this is back to my point too, which I believe I made.
Point
about
cats.
Cats do just random crazy shit sometimes, and it's hilarious to watch. It's like watching a movie. Like, what's going on though?
He on that good catnip.
It's one of those.
He on
things-
that good catnip, son. Look at him.
It's one of those things that, like, what do you think is processing in the mind of a cat or dog rather when they're doing that weird shit? You know, like, what do they think they look sick? Do you think a cat just thinks when he's doing like the weird twist? Do you think they look sick?
I think he's confused.
Like, I look like a fucking alpha predator, right? This is what apex predators look like, motherfucker.
I'll fuck up any bird right now. Just yo.
Yeah, show me a bird.
Yo.
Show me a bird.
Robins? Robins? Where? Yeah, no. Fuck cats. I'm just kidding.
I'm fully open about it. I love cats. Dude,
Fuck
I fucking
cats,
love
dude.
cats.
Okay,
Fuck cats.
I still have a few more.
Okay.
These are all really short. So.
You would be a cat guy, Craig. We're wearing a
The hell
hat
is that
like
supposed to
that.
mean?
We're wearing a hat like
This is a
that.
cat hat?
Yeah, that's
This
a
is
cat guy hat. Yeah, it's a cat guy hat. You would like cat.
You
cats.
bought this hat for me today. by the
Exactly.
way.
'Cause
I'll have
I
it
could-
on record that Anthony did a very nice thing and bought me a safari hat.
Okay, I wasn't gonna, but yes, I did. But I bought it for you because I knew that it was a
Yeah.
cat hat, and you're a cat guy.
So you saw the leather hat,
Yeah.
sort of cowboyish.
Yep.
And you're like, cat vibes.
I said,
What the fuck? That's what I mean, dude. They just trip out, dude.
This is frightening. This is what you like. Look at him.
It's silly. He's being silly, man.
Okay,
He's all zoomed up.
Okay, here's the thing. It's silly when you're watching it, but you're telling me
It happens in our house.
Okay, sure. I'm saying it probably does when you're watching. You're telling me late at night, you're in bed,
Yeah.
snoring because I know that you're definitely kind of guy that goes me. Anyways,
Yes.
and you hear that shit. You hear that fucking
Yeah.
and you're not fucking.
No, we are. In fact, you know what?
That's my point.
Here's a fair point. I'll give a point to dogs.
Point dogs.
I will actively add to the point for dogs. Well, dogs probably do wake people up in the middle of the night sometimes, but cats. Like, so we have Bub, which is Veronica's cat, who you know very well.
I know Bub.
A handsome, distinguished gentleman.
Bub does not like me,
I'll
but
throw a
I like
picture
Bub.
up. I'll throw a picture up of Bub. He's a handsome guy.
3, 2, 1, right here.
He is on like an alarm feed or like a clock feeder, like automatic feeder, right? And one night it just didn't go off, and we didn't know. It goes off at like 3 a.m., which is weird that you
Because
set up that
before
schedule.
that, he would wake me up at
I see.
2:30 in the morning.
So it was to satiate his nighttime
Snack.
that he would sort of harass people for if they weren't giving it to him in a really fucked up way, like that affects people's work schedule, shit, you know, and their ability to sleep. So this one night at like 4 a.m., he just comes and just literally just being such a little puke, man. Like I was like, I don't want this cat in my house anymore. I want to leave. He wouldn't let us sleep. He comes into the room. I literally like booted him out of the room a bunch of times. Not booted, like I punted. You know, I picked him up like a football and I punted.
And you punted him,
Yeah,
exactly.
no,
Yeah. You like you had some decency. You didn't just fucking kick him while he's on the ground. You picked him up first.
I
got
picked
you.
him up and threw him out of the room.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Pop, you shut the fuck," you know, trying to communicate with him with words, even though I know in my
Trying to
mind that
intimidate
doesn't
the
work.
animal. Yeah.
Trying to send a message.
Trying to show who the real
and
alpha
every time
is.
he pushed his way back into our room and go like the worst like putrid meow.
I know what you're talking
And then he
about.
starts scratching on the ground because he knew it would wake us up, and it's all to get food. I'm like, what kind of like actual asshole piece of shit? Imagine like
Cats.
okay, imagine being like a full-grown adult.
Yep.
I mean, this isn't fair because a human adult and a cat is not the same. But imagine being a full-grown adult, and then just going to your parents' house, scratching on the door, busting your way in, and then just going into their
screaming.
room and going, hungry, hungry, just doing that, and they're like, Anthony, fuck off, and you're like, hungry. What he's doing,
and had zero remorse for
Yeah, exactly.
and it was just so persistent.
Yeah.
Like they literally throw me out of the house, lock the fucking doors. I jimmy the fucking lock, come back in and go, still hungry.
Yes, and then
Still hungry.
And then the next morning, when they wake up, bags under their eyes, sad, angry, frustrated, underslept, you're just sitting there, you know, with a coffee cup, arm on the table, and you say, "Good morning." That's little cats, man. They're pieces of shit. Anyways,
So by your own admission,
that's my analogy.
dogs are better.
No.
Sounds like it. All right, next video.
Point for dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna show 2 more videos.
Okay. Let's watch both of them back to back.
Oh, hang on.
No more chitter chatter. Oh, big stretch. Oh, he loves to stretch. He's got long arms for a cat.
He does have long arms. He has a long body.
Oh,
big
that's pretty
boy.
good. Okay, what's next? What we got?
Okay, this is probably my all-time favorite.
Nice. Okay.
Favorite.
Oh, we missed the part. That was a trend, right?
That was very
a
well
trend.
timed.
Oh, yeah.
Very well timed.
And the the mouth opening.
Exactly.
perfectly, yeah.
Perfect.
All right, that's good stuff. Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm just gonna say right now before we watch these dog TikToks, not the same energy.
No.
These were
You got
goofy and kind of, I don't know. It was just interesting TikToks of dogs. I named them aptly, so I can't remember what I named them now.
I
But
got
Stinky Dog,
Dog.
Yep.
Chef Doge,
Yep.
and Spooky Kitty.
Def Doge. Did I say Def Doge?
Chef
Doge.
Oh,
Doge.
Chef Doge. Oh yes. I now remember all these. And I remember all
let's check
these.
them out. Let's check
Which
them out.
one first?
Guys, you're at the helm. I like all of them.
We're on the chillin' segment of the pod where we watch stuff. Also,
I think this
in
is
case you didn't
Spooky
know.
Cat.
Yeah. So this one, so they put a remote control
Wait,
cat
wait.
on like an RC cart and dog park.
I think I've seen this.
Oh, that's funny.
They'll roll it.
That would
Shit's
piss off so
fucking
many people.
jokes. Look at this. And it meows and shit. Look at that fucking
It's kind
meow.
of creepy.
It's for sure creepy. But hold on. If you skip to the end, I think you see like this entire pack of dogs. There it is. Just fucking chasing this fucking cat. The whole dog park's just going crazy. Could you imagine? Like, yo,
Oh, I don't like the angle. That's
I thought there was definitely some like Karens who got mad about this. It's like, don't let Bernard play with your RC kitty.
Yeah. Don't
Get
let my
that shit
dog
out of
have
here.
fun.
Yeah. But of course the dogs are having a blast, dude.
course
Look
the
at
dogs
them. They're
love
fucking
it.
having a blast. Look at those dogs. Fucking
That's
man,
pretty funny.
we don't deserve dogs. Look at these guys. They're just having a blast. They're having a good time. They're running, having a good time.
Bro, we don't deserve animals in general. Just in general.
I mean, it sounds like cats don't deserve us. You literally just talked about how Bub came and fucked up your whole evening with zero remorse, and would do it because I had a cat too. And they do it time and time
You
again,
do it the
and
second
feel
he's hungry again.
and feel zero fuck and give zero. Like you guys literally had to change your like if
it ruined my day. Like,
if you didn't
it
have
ruined my next
if you
day.
didn't have an automatic feeder, you'd have to get up nightly at 2:30 in the morning to appease your animal.
Yeah,
Dogs
no,
don't do that.
I was straight up in a shit mood. Like it totally ruined my day. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like it had like
Cats
actual
cats don't
consequences
deserve
on my
us.
life.
We don't deserve dogs. Cats don't deserve us. We are too nice to them. Hot take. Anyways,
what?
let's watch more cat. Let's watch
I
more
don't know.
dog
I feel like
videos.
they redeemed themselves with all the silliness.
That's fair. No, like
'Kay.
I obviously enjoy both.
This is Chef Doge.
This is Chef Doge.
I remember this one. You
Yeah,
showed me
so-
this one, this was a good discussion.
This is genuine. Just like there's like a trend of this also because I've seen it with like babies as well. Where people like cook like will cook with their kids and like just do it in front of them and have them like do whatever the fuck they want
Yeah,
with
get their
like
grubby
with
little
the
hands
ingredients.
in there.
So in this case, so it's that times way worse with a dog. So we can just roll it here and just see what the fuck. Like I'm hoping that obviously she didn't eat these as well, but like
You're sounding a little foamed over there.
I'm not foam. I'm just like not my cup of tea. All this shit. I mean, but it's also very cute at the same time. Look at him. He's
It's
having a good
cute.
time. Look at this guy. He's a little hungry little boy. Look at him. He gets the egg. Ugh.
Yeah, but I'm kind of gauging that this is somehow going to be a inedible thing now.
I think it's a biscuit for him.
It's definitely dog treats.
Yeah, it's definitely
Oh.
a dog treat. So like, it's actually like not that deep. It's just more so just like the concept of it, I guess.
I feel like he regretted eating that flour.
I don't think he did. He's the full dough.
Okay, wait. So wait,
Grabs the dough.
you were sounding foamed. What are you?
No,
foamed
I'm
about?
actually not foam because I
When you
I think
first
it's
showed me this,
very
I
cute.
thought it was for human food. I thought this person was making
No.
human food, and then they're like just letting.
Look
their
how
dogs-
soft he grabbed the little treat at the end. You see,
Very
you see
gentle.
how gentle he grabbed
Very
that shit?
gentle.
I'll be honest, I missed it. I don't deserve it though at this point.
Because we don't deserve dogs. No,
Like,
I think I was foam, and I remembered. Wait, these are dog treats. She didn't eat that
if
shit.
they're making dog treats, then
Who gives a?
he's such a gentle boy.
You see how soft he grabbed it?
Yeah. Okay.
Another point for dogs.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Newfies are extremely stinky. That's what that dog is.
Okay, now
Stink?
this one is just funny. This
next one.
fucking this is Stinky Doge, and this shit is just funny. So it's a hot ass day. So he has a fan going under the blanket. You know, you make a little fucking tent.
Why would he do? What is his ass? What is? Ew, man. Wait, why is that? How?
That is. Hey. Here's one. Where
I don't buy it.
Well,
I don't
I will
buy it.
openly give a point to fucking cats.
Dogs reek, dude.
Dogs
They
stank,
Yeah, they
and
stink.
dog farts in particular. That may very well be fake. I don't.
I feel like
think
that's fake. Because why? Who put the pug's ass right by the fan?
I mean,
and
it would
just
be
left him there.
The dude recording probably.
Yeah.
That's who.
I know. I need to see what happened in between those cuts. Is all I'm saying. It's
Fair
a little
enough, but the point
fishy.
being, like, that would be like top 3 worst things to happen in your olfactory
Fair
system
enough.
in your life. I'd say.
Fair enough.
If
That's
that
a
were
good
you.
video though, I like it. It's funny.
Chi, where we at for time?
I think we got some time, right?
Yeah, I forgot to start the timer, so I just kind of guesstimated. We were doing it for 10 minutes, so we have 13 minutes left.
Could we check
Okay.
on the camera? But also, we got time
Yeah.
for a
Let's
hack
do some.
question.
I got 3 questions for us.
In the hat?
I don't think we do the hat question. I think I got 3 animal-related questions.
But there's animal questions in the hat. There's 2 of them actually.
There's
There's
I
a
wanna
50% chance.
I want to. I don't want to do
No,
a question that's not animal.
No. But I want to do the questions in the hat.
But we can
So
do
how
it
are we gonna
anytime.
solve this? How are we
Why
gonna
don't we
solve
do
this?
the
How
animal
are we gonna solve
questions?
this? How are we gonna solve this? How are we gonna solve this?
Well, you should listen to my rationale first.
Thumb war.
Fine, I'll thumb war you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurry up, it's getting late.
Bow.
Bow.
Kiss. Okay.
Oh no, your thumb's so big.
You set up the trap. I'm slippery though. I'm slippery.
You're so slippery.
I'm slippery.
Get over here. Get over here.
I'm too slippery. Use my finger.
I win.
Who's winning this?
I think I won this.
I think you win, but I
So-
disagree still.
I lost, but I still win.
Well, I have 3 really good questions about animals, and I feel like they'd be all fun to answer. But you want to answer like something about us? When are we gonna die or something like that?
That's not what the question is.
It's gonna be something about like, what do you think is like the craziest
There's
thing
2
in the
animal
universe?
questions.
This is
That's
classic.
not an animal question, but we could find one.
Okay, fine. Can I just ask my question first, and then we'll do hat?
Fine, ask your fucking question. Fine.
If
Even though-
you're gonna love the question.
even
You're gonna
though-
love the question. You're getting
even though-
foamed, and you're gonna love the question.
Even though I won the thumb, here's
Yeah,
why
on
I hate the
principle,
que-
I understand.
It's the
Yeah,
principle
I
because I won
understand.
the thumb war, so
No,
we
I
should be doing a
agree.
hat question. But wah, go for it,
on
baby
principle,
Craig.
I understand. Is your foot okay, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just playing with
You're just holding a knife, so it's it's a little threatening. It's a little
like, what are you looking at?
like, why are you trying to? It's like, are you okay?
So the question is
Yes.
that I had: if you could own one animal, like if you could have one unconventional
Yes.
animal as a pet,
Yes,
anything in the world domesticated for you only,
a moose.
what would be
out of the
a
hat.
moose?
A moose.
A moose.
A moose. A moose. I don't know.
You act like you
Is this-
thought about this and you're just confident.
It's a
in it.
moose.
It seems like a horrible decision.
You said I could domesticate it
Yeah, but
Moose.
where's it gonna sleep?
in my barn.
So you're gonna also
And
so you're gonna get
in
a barn.
theory, I have a barn.
In theory, you also have a barn.
In theory, I also have a barn where I put my moose.
Okay. And why do you want a moose?
Have you seen them? They're fucking huge and sick, brother. You can fucking you can ride that shit anywhere. You can fucking.
Oh, you want to? So the idea is that you want to ride the moose.
100%.
Okay, I've heard enough. I've
100%.
heard enough.
Here's why. Here's why I'm.
I said I've heard enough.
in,
I'm kidding. Okay, why? Why? Tell me why.
in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta ride.
Okay, just to be clear, you wanting a moose hinges on not only having a barn, but also your ability to ride it and being in a
You said I
post-apocalyptic
could
scenario.
domesticate it.
Yeah, but the question was, what animal do you want? Not like what scenario do you also want to then live out with your animal companion in some sort of
Fine.
post-apocalyptic
Fuck yeah. I
world?
still live where I live, and I have a domesticated moose, and I ride him around
So it's still a
downtown.
moose.
I ride him around
But
downtown.
you're sticking with the moose. I don't think that's what moose sound like when they.
Well, they have hooves, right? They have hooves.
Yes, that's a co-fact.
Like it would be way more hip movement because they're fucking wide.
Yeah, I
so
don't
I'd have to
think-
do a lot of like.
You're doing a real
yoga first.
horsey trot, though. I feel like that's not how.
Well, they have 4 legs
mooses
and
go.
hooves, so I don't know what else sound they make.
Whatever sound.
I don't know. They
Okay,
they
fine.
clomp.
fine. Yeah.
The
They
point
clomp.
being, a moose. Why?
Okay.
Do I need a reason why?
No, you don't. In fact, I don't even want a reason
because
why
because they're
anymore.
massive animals, and I could just create destruction in my path and never like I go wherever I want to go at all times. Because who's gonna stop a fucking moose? Nothing is the answer,
It's true. I mean, there's very few things that could stop a moose.
dude.
Certainly not a person.
Dude, you get a custom saddle. You get that bitch a little bit raised up, so you don't have to go your hips wide around a moose. Because my hips cannot go around that wide, boy.
Okay.
Get a little raised up saddle. You got a little leash on him, and you just ride a moose like it's a horse. And
So you're talking like a bull. A
oh
bull
yeah.
moose.
Oh, a fucking big fuck off horns.
Like the
no
9
velvet.
foot tall.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. What are you gonna say? A fucking
I
weasel?
was gonna say, Ronnie, what kind of animal would you like?
Try and beat a moose.
Yeah, try and beat a moose. Shouldn't be
Well,
hard.
I actually was gonna say that I wouldn't have like a wild animal domesticated.
Because of the moral issues with it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's forget about morals. For a
Yeah, forget
second.
about morals.
Okay, if I'm forgetting about morals, I think I would have one of those like little tiny monkeys. Because they're so
Yeah.
cute and they can like sit on your shoulder and they're kind of like babies, like human babies, but
Yeah.
they're like cuter and funnier.
They're also
they-
like impressive, you know. Like
Yeah.
cats are like nimble and shit, but like the idea of a monkey just like think of it as like swinging from thing to thing in your house. Like,
Can't they
that's-
like fuck you up though?
No, these are like the little. Oh, I mean they could bite you and stuff. but,
Like, don't chimps like rip faces off and shit?
Well,
Yeah,
so
but
here's-
they're like
those are
this-
in this
chimps.
hypothetical,
I'm
I'm
saying
talking
those are
about
chimps.
an animal that is on your team wholeheartedly. Like it's like a dog brain inside this animal. Basically.
I was waiting for you to be like, you were worried about it fucking you up when
Yeah.
you chose the
Whoa,
most
whoa.
aggressive
I'm
animal
sorry,
on the
did you
north.
say you're gonna pick a small monkey?
Yeah.
Isn't that dangerous? Says while riding his giant bull moose.
What are you gonna pick?
What am I gonna pick?
Yeah, what are you gonna say? A fucking fish?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of a hawk.
I knew you were
I'm
gonna
a bit
say
of a hawk
I knew
stan.
you were gonna say hawk. I don't
No,
know
you didn't.
why. I was literally about to say a hawk. I was about to say you're gonna pick a hawk because I
I'm
feel
a bit of a hawk stan.
I can see you with this hat, especially with your little fucking
Yeah.
leather glove. You have a little bit of piece of meat in your hand. You go,
Yeah.
"Come here, Geronimo!" And then
Geronimo is his
he
name.
swoops out of the sky,
Yeah.
and you go, "Good boy."
Yeah, I think I am a bit of a hawk. Hawks, like any kind of like bird of prey. They're so. One of my other questions was like, what's the most OP animal?
But how you gonna ride it?
And my who said anything about ride? I don't have to.
How you gonna ride this
gonna ride-
animal if it's not as big as a
I
moose?
said pet, not like mount. Like, it's not like a fucking World of Warcraft mount. Do you want?
But also, you can fucking put a lot of shit on a moose. Just as an
Fair
aside,
enough.
if you ever go camping, fuck a car. You're riding your moose there. You put your tent in your fucking moose saddlebags. I don't know why you're laughing at this moose thing so much. I feel like it's a very logical answer.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
this.
yeah. You feel like there's logical. Like, there's logic backing
There's
you.
so
on
much
this.
logic on the moose. It's a large animal. It's like having a big. It's like having a bear as a fucking pet. It's like, yo, I have this sick ass fucking animal that is my homie, but will also literally like defend me if I need it be. A moose.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's a hawk gonna do? Scratch somebody's
Well,
eyes
I was
out?
gonna say it's like a hawk. I feel like hawks are kind of dope just because they're an apex predator, but they also just have like all these like crazy like they can just see shit from super far away. They got all these like they got their stat buffs. You know, if you look at like a stat chart for a hawk, they got like speed, they got agility,
Yep.
they can fly,
Yep.
they got claws,
Yep.
they got
Yep. What else?
incredible eyesight. I bet you they can hear stuff too. I don't actually know, but I bet you they can hear really well.
Co-fact, hawks can hear.
Hawks can hear.
Yeah.
So
Um,
there we go.
but how does it add to your life is my question. You're just gonna I guess I need to.
Well, do you want to go to the hat? You were really set on going to the hat.
Well, we
and
don't
then
have
you
to
really
now.
wanted to peel this one
Well,
open.
would you-
Also, why did you your choice of the monkey was just because it's sick, you know? And
Well,
like,
it's just cute and precious
Yeah.
mostly, and yeah.
cool. Yeah, fair enough. How much time we got?
Like 4 minutes.
You want to do one more question, or should we wrap it up?
We could wrap it.
Yeah. Well, this is your fault.
What?
I guarantee you. Let's run it back. 75% of what was just said in that question was you talking about your moves. So
Fair.
listen, I'm okay with it.
But
I
also,
enjoyed it.
100% of the first segment was you talking about fucking other old internet vids.
Whoa, are you getting foamed at me
I'm
now?
getting foamed at you, man.
Yeah.
I can't stand
You loved those internet videos.
I did love them. And you love my moose comments.
Exactly.
You now wish you could have a moose. Don't you?
Yes.
Admit it. You're now thinking about getting a
I'm
moose.
bit on team
You're
moose
thinking
now.
about getting a moose now. And a barn.
barn for the moose.
That would be so big, though. Where would I put it? I live in an apartment.
Yeah,
it wouldn't
you're
even
not getting
fit.
a
It wouldn't
moose.
even
I mean, like, listen. Like I said, I don't think there's much logic.
Can I
back
change
into
my
this.
answer?
No, it's too late.
Moose
Thank you
seems
guys
like a
for
very
watching.
Practical answer.
If you guys have made it thus far, we would really appreciate it if you leave a like on this video, comment, and subscribe. Not because I actually want you to do it, but because there's this thing that sort of necessitates it if we want to be successful, which is really cringe, but we don't make the rules.
We don't.
Don't hate the players.
Hate the game.
Hate the platform, the corrupt platform or whatever. So yeah, do that stuff. It'll make us feel good, and we'll be happy if you do it, and we appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here again, Cheeb. You looking great in the croc outfit. Can we get a
second plug? Aside from liking and commenting on this video, go follow us on TikTok and all of our other socials on Instagram and whatnot. Like and comment on that shit as well.
True.
Helps us on those algorithms as well. Craig almost forgot, but that's why we're a partnership. Okay, he talks about internet relics. I talk about Mies. We just balance each other out. You know.
I have a bit of a problem also with like jumping ahead on stuff and being like, oh, also be ready for this thing, for us to do this thing, instead of just doing the thing and then talking about it when it's done. I like to talk about things before. Like Despooked, we plugged Despooked 20 times
so
before
much.
it even came out.
I know.
So dumb. Like what? What is that? But I'm gonna do it again right here
Because
we're gonna start making some more stuff.
There it is.
It's time.
Oh,
It's time.
you're talking about us?
Yeah, the tides.
I'm talking about a different thing. But okay.
I've turned. What other different thing?
No, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Okay, we're gonna start making some stuff. The tides have turned. We got some other stuff coming down the pipeline. So just follow us on the socials so you can see when it comes out and you can watch it all.
Craig's so happy about the tides turning, and I am too, but in a different way. Anyways, let's sad boy hours close this shit out. No, it's not.
Oh yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Craig's been literally waiting for years for this moment.
This is good content.
Anyways, I'm just welcome back to the Go.